Athletes rotting in prison in 2024. James Earl Miles Jr., better known as Booby, was born on April 16, 1970, in Houston, Texas. When he was 3, his mother moved to Oklahoma, leaving him behind with his granny. When he was 5, he went and lived with his father. From there, he spent some time in foster care before living with his uncle LV in Odessa, Texas. His uncle got him into Pop Warner football, and Miles began to take the game seriously. In his junior year of high school, he rushed for 1,345 yards while playing at football powerhouse Permian High School. Notre Dame, Texas A&M, and many other top football universities recruited him. In 1988, he injured his knee. He had the option to get surgery or play with a brace and do rehab. He chose to keep playing, but he wasn't effective. Later, he had leg surgery, but he never returned to form. He played football in junior college for a season, and he played semi-pro before his football career ended. Miles was a prominent figure in H.G. Bissinger's 1990 book about the 1988 Permian football team called Friday Night Lights: A Town, a Team, and a Dream. It later became a movie and a TV show. After falling out of the spotlight, Miles became a criminal. In May 2011, he was charged with aggravated assault for beating his stepbrother with a beer bottle. He was sentenced to probation. He couldn't stay out of trouble, and after a probation violation, he was sent to prison for 5 years. He was released in January 2018. In 2020, he pleaded guilty to aggravated for a 1999 incident. He was sent to jail for a couple of years and released in January 2022. A grand jury indicted him in July 2022 when he failed to register as a... On March 1, 2023, a woman called 911 and said Miles, her ex-husband, assaulted her. Odessa police went to the scene and saw a car running with an unconscious woman inside it. When the woman regained consciousness and opened the door, police saw bruising on her neck, and her hands were bloody. She was taken to the hospital. Police tried to get Miles to open the door, but he refused. Eventually, he was arrested with the help of a K-9 unit. Police learned that Miles had 16 prior arrests and 8 convictions. They also saw that the victim had a protective order out on him. Miles was charged with assault by impeding breath and failure to comply with a protective order. 7 months after he allegedly beat his wife, he was convicted by a jury of failure to register as a... He was sentenced to 13 years in prison. He is awaiting trial on the abuse charges.